button down.
How's it all going, guys? How is everyone? It is the weekend and it is like super mega hot today. It's currently like 28 degrees in my office. It's too hot. Didn't even get any storms last night, which is disappointing. Storms all around me, but not over me, which was a shame. Could have done with some good rainfall here to hopefully bring back down that temperature a little bit, but it didn't happen. Plenty to do today, I think, guys. PvP, PvE. And did I do Vanguard? I think I completed Vanguard. Pretty sure I did. Let's just double check it because I think it's finished, hasn't it? Yep, it did. Did I complete this? Got a bit of that to do. Wonder if Vanguard will actually start next week. Did it actually say a start time? I didn't really pay attention. It does. Very interesting. See what happens with that then. I was expecting a longer time for it to be away. I was expecting like 4 weeks. Done raids. So yeah, it's just gonna be pretty much chill today, guys. Chill chat, get shit done. The cinema was good last night. Went to watch How to Train Your Dragon. A very good movie if you haven't gone to see the live action of it yet. May as well get in with some PvP to start with then. Seems it is that sort of time. Now what do we go in with though? Let's do some DPS to start with. See how it goes. If we need to go Golem, we'll go Golem. I think we need some better music for this though. We should hit the old 5k as well today, guys. 5,000 subs. Never thought I would get a channel with 5,000 subs. Super pleased with the progress. The other thing is, guys, new camera. I did get a new camera. There's a reason for getting a new camera, which you'll find out very shortly. Pretty cool reason as well. Don't know what the difference is compared to my other camera. It does look a little bit better. I haven't got it running in the 4K. I've only got it running in the 1080 because when I'm streaming, I'm not streaming in 4K, so. Weird time for me to stream. It is a weird time for me to stream. I didn't stream yesterday though, so I thought I'd just jump on and do a bit of a 3-hour stream to today. So, but it is warm. Too warm. We went out last night and see How to Train Your Dragon instead of me streaming, so we had to go see the later showing. So we didn't get home until 20 to 11. Nice, nice. Can he get out of this? I doubt it. Mages are doing work though. Mages are doing work. And we get that as well. Nice. Need to get this dude. Adore, how's it going? Welcome on in, man. Thought I'd do some noob BG map, considering I don't get to play the new BG map very often. Good afternoon, Puddin'. How's it going? Welcome in, Havoc. Hope I'm all well and good. Man, I am absolutely melting today. We were supposed to get storms last night. The storms did not hit us. It went everywhere apart from us. So I hope everyone else is doing well on this this Saturday afternoon. Rip. Make convoys decent, just pick, push, or defend, buddy. Usually tanks have heavy backing. Man, I'm enjoying just playing some DPS for once. It's unusual, but it's good. Sean, how's it going, man? Whereabouts in the UK you? I'm in Cambridgeshire. I'm in Norfolk. Mage's out, dash. Can I get away? With the current build, what is the difference of with and without? This is more defensive. Like, with this build, I think in PvP, you don't really need to take Corpse Lance because you never really get time to fully utilize anyway, unless you can really maximize the amount of corpses you can get. So this is just utilizing your mages more, as well as becoming more defensive. You can still support your teammates very, very well. Haha, we're so close in. Love the content, dude. Always make me want to play Necro. Yeah, we're not too far away from each other. Did you have some good storms last night then, Sean? Because they pretty much like skirted on the outskirts of the coast along the Norfolk coast. So I think Norwich got hit pretty hard. And this guy. Need his health. Need his health. Nope. Can we push it to the next checkpoint? You and Ely's getting hit with anything. No, I could hear it all around me, but we never got hit with anything. I think a bit of rain and that was it, but that wasn't much of rain really. Wow, man, we need the rain. Big time. We haven't really had that much. I know, like Kent, when I see the news this morning, Kent was absolutely kind of rivers in the roads last night because it's so dry, the rain just couldn't go anywhere. It just had to flood. Ground's too dry. I know us Brits normally complain, but we definitely need some water in the fields and in the ground. Come on now, guys. Let's push it. We've got this. This is ours. GG. It's good up here, but so much then we get flooded. It's nuts, yeah. So I can use Fierce Skeletons instead of Grim Scythe in this build. I would say you probably can. I don't know how you'd feel with that. You could give it a go. I don't see why not. Nine more to 5,000. 8 more to 5,000. It just refreshed as I said it. How's the new camera look though, guys? Does the new camera look good? It's got some really cool features. I think I got it set it up quite nicely. When I got home from the cinema last night at like nearly 11:15, it was time to set it up, so I was up until like nearly 2 AM getting things sorted. 8 more till 5k. We went and see How to Train Your Dragon. The live action. It's really good. Really good. Man, that dude is super aggressive. You saw the movie? Was it really good, man? You did say about this the other day, didn't you? Me and the missus were really into horror movies as well. Horror, Marvel, you know, I've always liked the How to Train Your Dragon movies, so I definitely was wanting to see that straight away. We couldn't go on launch day. We're both working, but we still managed to get to see it at the cinema, which is all good. The new Stitch film, man, I want to see it. I'll probably end up waiting until it comes out on Disney, right? Like a kung fu grip on you. That's hilarious. Rip. Fella, how's it going? I'm sure I've heard that movie before. The new Final Destination, I think, was really... I think it was good for nostalgia reasons, right? But as everyone says, I don't want to put spoilers out there. I don't like spoilers myself, and to spoil it for someone that's going to see it eventually. But I actually liked it. The nostalgia was real, that's all I can say. You really liked it. Original was really good, and the latest one, Beast. Yeah, the new Foundation I also watched yesterday. I really can't say I was disappointed. It was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. I had a few gripes with it, but I think overall, if you're a fan of the Final Destination franchise, I think you're not going to be disappointed, right? Dead Man's Shoes is a good movie. Yep. Should have gone tank for this fight. I don't think we have one. Not a competent one anyway. Write this fight off. So who's excited for the patch next week? I think we're going to have... I think there's going to be some surprises when we see the full patch notes on Tuesday. You'd run with me, but gold 2, so I don't know if you can. I've never done it as a 2-part. I always do BG solo, to be fair. Yeah, I know you can. If I have too many losses in a row, I'll just go tank. That new 2-star that's coming out, that looks GG for Golem. Rip. Really intrigued how that 2-star is going to work. I think it could be a good fit. I think the 2-star is going to be really nice, Sean. When I was doing the video today and actually going through the patch notes and actually having a proper look at them, because I didn't really get a chance to until this morning, the 2-star looks like it could be a really strong tank build, a tank gem. The 5-star is going to be interesting. There is a new green set, fella, yeah. We haven't got too much information on it yet, though, I don't think, unless it's been leaked anywhere and I have missed it. But it's going to be lightning, right? It's going to have something to do with lightning. So it'd be interesting to see kind of what it is with lightning. Maybe it'll work with a lightning summon build. It's going to be interesting, Havoc, for sure. Looking forward to the rest of the patch notes on Tuesday. Getting ganged up on. Rip. Yeah, I think it's going to be the main thing that I'm interested in is the new ancient legendaries. And what affixes they're actually going to use on them. This is me dead. You want to know if the new ancient legendary helmet is going to have a gem slot? Well, I don't really know how that's going to work. Is it going to be on top of already existing helmet? Is it a new slot? What is it? We don't really know yet, right? Is it going to have 2 gem slots, 1 gem slot? Who knows? Who knows? We don't know. Ninja, welcome in. Hello, this is the first time playing this game. Want to play Necro? Can I ask what I should do in the early game? The early game, just focus on leveling up. That is really all you can do when it comes to, you know, starting out on the game, is push the levels to level 60 and then get as far into the game as you possibly can, and then look for some builds, see what essences you get dropped and build from there. Until you start to see that you've got a number of the essences that kind of do synergize really well together. Second loss. I get it. I get it, Havoc. 100% get it. And I agree. New set item Reforge is bad. Got 2 slots instead of 3. My god. I'll just go tank. I think it would also give the low spenders, a chance to match up with WoWs as well in BGs. Potentially, I suppose. This is literally 2 battles that I've not had a tank in on my side. So it looks like I'm going to have to do the inevitable and just play Golem. We're going Golem on the next match. Fuck this. We've gone up some subs, but I never heard the notification. That's odd. What's going on? Refresh it. Golem, we're going Golem. At least we can make a bit of a difference. It's all set up correctly, innit? Oh. Might as well put some in here. I don't have a cold confidant leveled. I need to level one of those just for this reason. Ignis Scorn, we need to rank 4. We need to level more of that one. Because then we'd get a bit more defensive. But shit happens. Let's go. On what server do I play? This is Pools of Wisdom. So guys, reason why we got a new camera, and it is a really good camera. The one I got was the Insta 360 Link 2 4K AI powered one, because I thought, well, why not? If I'm going to get a new camera, there's no point in me buying a cheap one, as I need an overhead camera. Because I have a reason to have an overhead camera for a video that's coming up. I had a nice email a couple of weeks ago. I think this new patch will bring lots of content for the next 4 months for some creators switching to Druid and then also trying out the essences for other classes. Yeah, I think so. I'm looking forward to trying it all out. But yeah, as I was saying, I had a nice email a couple of weeks ago that I thought it was a scam. Like, I legit thought it was a scam. And then something happened this week, which made me realize it wasn't a scam. And I actually had an email from Razer asking me if they could send me something, which we are going to be doing a video on. It's a gift. They send it to me as a gift. It's not going to be anything like sponsored or anything like that. But I will showcase what they sent me in a video in the next week. I've got to do some testing out with it, see how it feels for me, and then we'll make a video on it and see what people think. It's based for mobile content, you know. I was quite surprised to get a message from Razer, to be honest. See if we can win one as a tank. First match is tank today. Where's my team to come and back me up? I'm on my own with like all of them. Where's my team? Come on, team. Grip. Razer is one of the easiest phones to root and then edit for the most highest performance for gaming. They didn't send me a phone. They sent me a product that only come out this week. Which it is out now. It's released on the 12th. Come on, team. Seeping Bowl good for Necro. I would say don't use Seeping Bowl. That's my personal opinion on Seeping Bowl nowadays. Much better options than Seeping Bowl. Couldn't get out. It's gonna be sudden death, innit? It's gonna be sudden death. I think we got the upper hand though, to be honest. The new 1-star that's coming out this week for Necro. We have to wait and see. I will test it out for sure. I'm more interested in the 2-star for tank and the 5-star. I need to see the stats for. I want to know if the 5-star is going to be good for lower spenders, or is it just going to be whales? If it's not got good stats at like rank 4, then it's terrible for lower spenders and free to play. Maybe for like my sort of range of spending, like a flat rank 5 or 6, maybe okay, depending on kind of what the stats are. For this golem, for the golem build I'm using now, the gems you're using is going to be trying to keep yourself alive, right? So I'm using things like Everlasting Torment simply because it inflicts agony, and it's going to increase our attack speed, which is quite good for golem because it does increase the rate at which your primary hits. Then we're going to use Venom because it's going to reduce enemy attack speed, which is really good. We're using Crimson. Let's go here. This is better. We're using Crimson because of the fear and because of the defensive aspect of it. We're using Cold Confidant as an Orcs in this because it's just annoying. You know, that comes down as a pillar and it slows people. Done. It's so annoying. Then we're using Misery Elixir for the increase in the duration of the harmful effects. We're using Spiteful Blood just because it's a bit more of a defensive gem. We're using Bottled Hope because it is for movement speed and it's got the skill cooldown, which is really, really good. And we're going to be using the Bloodsoaked Jade. Yeah, I haven't tried Battle Guard out, to be honest. I should do. I think as a tank, as Golem, you've got a lot of choices, right? And I think the new star is going to be one of those choices. The new 2-star for sure. If you have to substitute on Mother's Lament, which one should I go? Why would you substitute on Mother's Lament? No matter which build you're running, you know, other than a tank build, Mother's is something you definitely should be getting to rank 10. And then you can just orcs whatever you need into that for PvP if you want to. The new gem is very interesting, I think. I think we're going to have a lot of interest in that. I'm waiting to see the full stats on it. I don't think when it comes to damage from Mothers, if you can't get up close to 100% crit hit chance without Mothers, then you should always be using Mothers. You should be surpassing you should be surpassing like 85% crit hit chance without mothers if you want to drop mothers. 80% crit hit chance maybe. Because crit hit chance is the best stat you can possibly have in the game when it comes to dealing damage, right? Rip. Although I will keep Seep and File. Seep and File should rename it to Seep and File. As not Orcs if we're offered a new slot. I just think my personal opinion of Seep and File is just it's terrible. That's my personal opinion. There's much better gems to choose out there now when it comes to, you know, 5 stars. How did that... my gem hit him, not my actual fear itself. Our golem, emergency. Be interesting to see how well that works. I just don't think you would need seeping. Drop seeping, add some more damage, and then keep the rest. You're better off just going for multiplicative damage and dropping the seeping bar. If Ifu's affected, it would be good, but it don't even try Sling a Paragon and doesn't affect. Yeah. Have I done Trial of the Hordes? Is that even active? Is that active now, is it? It's such a boring game mode, Trial of the Hordes is. Yeah, it's only good for the chest, right? It is such a boring event. It's not something I'll do on stream. You can use chip on this build. put a bit more upbeat music on. $30 in the office. Too hot. I wish we can change Poison Golem or the Fire Golem. How do you mean? You know, Havoc, you know. You might be American, but I'm not naive. I traveled the world. Can't beat a bit of house music. Man, they're coming super aggressive. Conrad, welcome in. How's it going, man? Man, this team's super aggressive. Like, my team not even had a kill. Winning. Let's get it past the first post. Come on. Rip. Oh man, he just literally chewed me apart there. So glad we got another good 2-star tank and gem coming. The new wizard blink knock enemy is pain. Yeah. As a tank though, I just have to take the brunt of everything, you know, it's just shit. If I'm standing on that point, then I'm doing the right thing. Now I might have to go and help defender and push them away with fear. Oh really? That's interesting, Havoc. Hopefully you report. Could you tell which one it was and you report them? Because that is hacks. That is hacks right there. Unless it's just a bug that someone's managed to figure out and, you know. But still, annoying for the team. This is just a write-off. They should just let his team win. We cannot push this anywhere. Look, we're getting stomped. We as Necro still die no matter what build, but Wizard is really cheating build. Ah, good job. Good job, Havoc. Good job. safe to say we're not winning this one because there's too many OPs. That's it. That's clever that they figured it out, but just can't do anything in this match. Let them win. Look at this. Definitely unfair matchmaking this one was. It's just an unfair match. You know, the matchmaking here is just not been done right. You look at that, 49-6. It's just nothing we can do. Not even a tank will help here. Standard Havoc, standard. Bloodbath, fella. I agree. Well, I've stood on the point as much as I can, so. But you can definitely see. It was a fair match, guys. Lol. It says an unfair match. Didn't say an unfair match there. Literally the game giving me the middle finger. It really didn't. How was that a fair match, man? How was that a fair match? Can't wait to see Inferno 7 build new look like. Well, we've got new essences coming, so, you know, wait and see what we got coming, I suppose, and see if anything's going to be any good. Be nice to see if we get some changes to some of the older essences as well. I'm hoping for the same, hoping for good essences. I wonder as well, there's speculation around when Druid is going to be released now, because in the video in the little patch notes the other day, the dev said, you know, new class, which indicates coming this week. But from what we've been told and seen in leaks, it's coming around the 7th of July. Be interesting. See what happens in the patch notes on Tuesday. Will this be a fair match? Need to heal up. Got assembly to do as well. What is the time anyway? What is the time? When is... 6 o'clock. Am I a Blizzard partner? Sadly not. Sadly not. I've yet to receive that call, so... Should be 110% though. One day, you never know. Maybe I'll receive that call one day. I think you have the integrity for sure to be one. They should definitely consider you. Maybe by the end of the year, you know, you never know. I don't know what the kind of requirements are and what they look at. No idea. I'll just continue doing what I'm doing and see what plans out. What do we get if we become Blizzard partner? It's a secret. No one really knows. I think he was getting annoyed with my fears. Got a team that backs up stuff now though, which is really good. This one dude's been with me for ages. Let's get out of there. You've been a partner for both Blizzard and Ubisoft. To be honest, the incentives aren't really that great, but it's nice having information to be prepared for content. Yeah, I agree. We need some defense. Did we hit it? Did we hit it? We did it. We did it. GG. Watched a partner for a few years. Gets enough for free to make a video at all. Yeah. I think it's just nice to have that kind of I don't know. You've been recognized by them, you know. That you're doing good content, you're helping their game, you know, you're getting people interested in what's coming, you know. I think that having that recognition from the developers is always nice. How old am I? 21. I like you. I like you. I like you. You got a dev radar. If he's 21, I'm 17, lol. Must be 17, Puddin'. One thing I can say for sure, even though you don't like spoilers, I'm definitely looking forward to World of Warcraft 2. Oh man, if that ever happens, right? World of Warcraft mobile. I'm taking 21, man. I'll take that any day. 21 again, 21. Well, some people not look old. My cousin, age 50, but look 21. No, I'm actually, I'm 39 next month. Oh, damn, you look 21. I'd look 21 if I shaved this off, for sure. Maybe even younger. Maybe I'd look... Maybe I'd look 10. Like nerd college guy 21. The new World of Warcraft will be similar to Diablo Immortal, PC and mobile. That'd be interesting. Havoc's almost 47. I never feel like I'm, you know, coming up to my 40s. And I think because I don't want kids and, you know, never planned on having kids, I think I've just been able to kind of, I suppose, be that little bit more immature into my 30s. I love gaming, always have done. I like messing around, having a laugh. Don't take life too seriously. I'm a chilled dude. Rip. Rip. It's all about enjoying life. I'd like to travel more. You know, but having my own house, own mortgage that I've had for best part of like 13, 14 years now, just means that all money goes... What is going on? More money goes on the house, right? Paying bills. Bills always going up, never coming down. Never earning as much as you would like to earn. Never having enough time. Time is always a big factor, right? Time is always gonna hold us all back when it comes to wanting to do other stuff. Everything goes up, but wages don't. They creep up slowly, and then you end up paying more tax and never having and still having the same amount of money anyway. So it's almost like a lose-lose. Let's force them to come up here. We're definitely in one of those fair matches again. I don't know all country government what plan they want to do. All forces to be poor, work more, no hard time for game. Yep. Look how fair this battle was. It's a fair match. I'm loving these matches. They're all really fair. That's 2 like that we've had. Now we should get a better one, right? We should have a much better balanced one now. The economy got on a power grip. I think the problem within in the UK at the moment is the hourly rate has gone up for people that are on national kind of minimum wage. And I suppose most people have been getting just normal kind of pay increases anyway. But our allowance on what we can earn before tax has been frozen since COVID. And it's still going to be frozen for another 2 years. So wages have gone up, tax threshold stayed the same, so you pay more tax and then you earn you earn less effectively. You know, the freeze on the allowance should have been dropped a long time ago. But that's enough talk about politics, right? And government's not doing what they should do. Same job as Andrew Tate. You see that? I can't do anything fucking to them. Yeah, I know. What you gotta do to them is just get to them first and fear them. Like that. That really annoys them. I'm more king, you missed me. Rip. Everything is death. You fear you're gonna get like they're gonna get revenge on you, are they? Get fucking wrecked, mate. You just chased me down to die. Let's get on there. Poor Tempest was too confident. He was. He shouldn't have chased. He should have just stayed where he was. It's me done. Whew. Literally thought I was gone on there. Do a couple more, then go do... What time is Shadow War? Wrong one. "17 minutes. One more, then go get blessings, and then get ready for Shadow War, I suppose. Hello, how's it going? Welcome on in. Yep. It definitely does mean new Gauntlet. Gauntlet will be refreshing. What does everyone think to the new Phantom cosmetic? Malthael. I think the new Phantom skin looks really good. Let's go, decent bit of music. Let's hope an even field. Oh man, I'm hoping for an even field on this battle. They're coming in aggressive. Let's get them feared. Get on the point. Get back into column. We should be all good on this one. I think they should do more cosmetics like the new one that's coming up with the wings. The Malfiao Phantom Marker does look pretty good. I think wings like they had in D3 where you go out and find them in the world was pretty cool. I'd like to do that as well. You know, you do things, you get a different set of wings. Love, how much money to pay enter a club in the UK? Man, I haven't been clubbing in the UK in years. It's not my scene anymore. Not my scene. I mean, the team seems fairly well balanced, but we've just allowed them to push a lot further than us. No backup. Oh, we've evened the field. Good afternoon. I finally reached 2k res. Should I push only for secondaries now? I got almost everything to 4k only. I promise not to ask noob questions anymore. I agree with what Puddin just said. No question is a noob question. Yoink. Eric, welcome on in. Any new builds coming up? We will soon tell next week as soon as we see the new essences. We'll then be able to tell what's coming up. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we're going to get something meta changing. I would like to get a couple of new builds out before we get Druid released. If Druid doesn't release this week, that is. Because, you know, new builds are always what people want. Fear now, fear now, fear now. Come on. We're so close. Fear me. I hope build that we can do some damage, not like Rhino now. I hope, yeah, I hope there's gonna be nothing like Rhino. Rhino was a disappointment. It's such a cool idea, but just a few changes could have been made it excellent. I think it's Shadow War time, like 8 minutes. Better go get ready for that. Oh. How long do we have? It was a half past, I think it was. Shadow War, next battle, 7 minutes. Keep forgetting I'm in Golem build. This they need to change. This here. Shadow War. These buffs. The most annoying part of being Shadow. Every 7 weeks, yeah. The gold disabled badge holder. Can't we do that in here? I don't know why we can't salvage one in here. It makes no sense. Man, I need yellow gems. Oh man, I completely missed Eric there. Sorry, man. You got to legend yesterday? GG, man. GG. Using the... What PvP build? The Golem build? Nice. I'm so intrigued with that new 2-star gem. 2-star gem is going to be really good for tank. The new 5-star will be good, but I think for under rank 5, it's going to be pretty terrible. I think if you can get it above rank 5, it may be alright. But the new 2-star is looking very, very good for tank builds. The new 1-star is looking good for lower spenders, but I'm not sure what it's going to pan out to be like on a Necro yet. We'll wait and see. Ugh. That's an interesting question. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and find out for Summoner. Yeah, the blood flow. I mean, there's no reason to say it won't. There's no reason to say it won't work. But we all know what the game's like, right? Let's go. Yeah, it's all about testing. But testing 5-stars can be annoying. This is a tank build, not for raids. If you want a raid build, this is the raid build. No worries, man. Can't wait to test the new helms. It's going to be interesting, right? I'm really intrigued to see what the new helms are going to be like. People are speculating about new gem slot. I literally, from what I believe and what I'm speculating, is the new helm will literally just be a helm slot, and it will just still have 1 gem. It will still give us 8 slots total. There'll be no changes. It will just be that it rolls perfect rolls on everything it can roll on, and it gives you a really good affix that that affix can only be on that piece of gear. No, I'm thinking back to ancient legendaries that are in D3. They were all like perfect rolls. Every single roll on was perfect, but it still had the same amount of gem slots. There was no difference on the gem slots. So people are talking about a 9th slot. I would say that it's probably not going to happen. Although I wouldn't be against the 9th slot. We can just sit back and chill for 7 minutes now, guys. And then we can go back to doing something. Maybe do some PvE after this. Run some dungeons. Eric, you'd take a 9th slot. I think a lot of people would at this stage, right? Taking a 9th slot. And I can't say, you know, I would say I agree with people. But I think the argument is, wouldn't they just bring out a brand new piece of gear when it comes to like having that 9th slot? You know, so you'd actually have more slots here. You know, you'd have like another thing. Because them helms are just literally going to replace. It's going to go over this and be exactly the same. It will take the level. It will take the socket. Done. I'm more interested to see what affixes they're going to have on them. Feel free, man. I'll invite you when we've done this. Maybe once the patch goes live, I might be able to get rid of some of these as well. Who knows? In theory, could be arms and hat. But the trouble is, what could it be? You know, technically a helm is a hat, right? You're putting it on your head. Technically, arms are gloves. One thing I would like them to do. How does this sound? Get rid of this. Gone. Delete it. And then allow us to have an amulet in there, which has a socket. Braces they could do. Because technically we haven't got any braces. But I would say if they're going to add a slot, they'd probably add 2 at the same time, right? So then you'd have 10 gems instead of having 9, because they always do it in 2s. So you could have braces and then someone else. Maybe braces and this amulet, because this is not classed as an amulet, right? It's classed as a neck. Or it could be like sigil, or they could rename it something like that instead of charm. Or just have a charm where it's got like stats and earrings, like in Dragon Ball Z. Earrings would be GG, guy. I really like the idea of earrings. Earrings would be winner. You're done. You've got 2 slots right there. Socks or boxers? It would be 2 slots if they add them. But I don't think they ever... I don't think they will. That's hilarious, Puddin'. Warmonger, welcome in. Will I class change? Once Druid comes, I believe, so I believe I'll class change, yeah. That's something we can definitely look into there. And having a great weekend. I hope you're having a great weekend as well. You're doing a Reforged set list. A Reforged set list. I could look into doing both of those, I think. Let's see what happens with the patch notes this week. And then in the next couple of weeks, we'll see what we can do. We got a very small time for between when the patch notes and when Druid is apparently coming out, so we'll see what we can do.
Struck down an enemy. Their forces are greatly weakened. An ally has struck down an enemy.
Nice and easy. We may be getting new greens also, so maybe a good dots build. Well, I think the new green is like a lightning setup, right? It's having something to do with lightning, so we have to wait and see on that one. We'll have to wait and see. I've just got to go be right back a second, so let's just reset the camera. See this going haywire. Now it won't move. Back in a second. All right, let's do some dungeons. Got anything in here we gotta do? Delete that. Leave that in there. Switch build. We'll go dungeons.
Welcome, ally.
Let's go. Need to stock up on green wisps anyway, so when we get the new wisps out, I can actually just craft rank 7 Inferno 7 ones. Be nice to just be able to craft like one setup of the higher CRs. That's brilliant, but Thought I'd have killed that one. Hi. Definitely won't get this down in the first phase. I don't have enough deeps to do that. Definitely not. The new set event is going to be interesting though, isn't it? I must say. Going to be see how that works. Is it going to be as simple as selecting which ones you want and that actually works without no bugs? We know what they're like for bugs, right? Oh man, need to sit better. Let's get that active. That should sync up with me then. That's better. What we got? Gauntlet. Ugh. If it was Gauntlet, there should just be a teleport to the first boss. Don't understand why there isn't a teleport to first boss on Gauntlet instead of having these little speed orbs. Makes no sense.
What is this profanity? Some form of ritual.
Wonder if they'll give us new dungeon affixes as well this time around. For challenge dungeons. I think they need mixing up. Should you make Everlasting Torment or Berserker's Eye dormant? Berserker's Eye is like S tier 1-star gem, right? So I would keep that. But then Everlasting Torment's really good as well, isn't it? I don't kind of dormant any of my 1-stars, to be fair. I'll say I tell a lie. I think I dormanted the Freedom and Devotion. Let me change how my banner's wrong. I'll give you a second next time round. You plan to level up Elixir? That is a very good gem. I would say level Elixir, get rid of Everlasting Torment. Because the Misery Elixir is going to give you more, it's going to be more beneficial for you to use than it is the Everlasting Torment. Both of mine are in sockets, aren't they? Or higher level ones. Because this duration is actually damage when you're on a dot resolver build. So just read it as increased damage instead of reading it as increased duration. So then the best one to drop would be Everlasting Torment because of that one reason. Because then you just damage amping. No worries, Silval, no worries. I'll give you a second, Puddin'. Let me know when you're ready. Fexus, how's it going, man? Welcome on in. Should we go for skill damage rather than crit chance when boosting or when bossing Hello Quarry? I would always go crit chance above everything else. Crit chance is the best stat you can possibly go for in the game. How many? 50, 53. Could do another 50 ready for when we have patch next week, but we'll see. Pudding is ready. Let's go. How much crit chances in this build? Well, when before everything's procced, I'm at like 32%. With everything procced, ready? I'm at 94%. And I think that's as high as it can go. Man, I've just realized I've got a socket missing. That's as high as I can go, I think. Oh, Fexus, well played, man. Well played. Laggy dungeon. This dungeon always lags like shit for me. 100 is the cap, yeah. 100 is the cap. You should aim for 100. Look how laggy the frame rate drop in this dungeon is just terrible. Every other dungeon is fine, just this one. Having such a high cap on such a high crit chance so far is like why you can do so much damage as a lower player in PvP, lower res player. Because you can just go for them other stats and just amplify your damage by a shit ton. Rip. What is going on here? Scrubbing out. I do dislike this boss though. Corpses become an issue. That's better. What's this brute doing here? Not that dungeon again. I'll take Namari. Big deeps. Massive deeps. No one killing this one. I was there waiting for the other one to spawn so I could kill it. Fucking go. Not playing any new essences on this build. No, this one's still kind of the meta from ages ago. I'm hoping we're going to have some new essences coming next week. That's going to change some of this build somewhat. Would be nice to have a different meta for a while, instead of the same meta we've had for months. Not just for PvE, but for PvP as well. Maybe the new helms will make it so that we can have some really good, interesting builds. Only time will tell. Oh, I'm really scrubbing out on these dungeons today. Me and Puddin just got wrecked there. Not having much luck with greens either. Do I miss summons? Do I miss summons? I'd say yeah. Simply because summons are kind of what a necromancer is all about, right? I know we're using a golem. We use mages in some builds, so technically I suppose we are still using summons. But I mean, full summons where we've got like a golem, skellies, and mages. I do miss it. I think if we can have a really good summon build again, would be amazing. Did I get any good greens from the new Reforge? that should tell you everything. The only thing that the new Reforged event was good for was for lower players that are trying to move up into Inferno 6. What's my build? It's my standard dungeon build. This build here. You wish you could help at 5 mil damage. What output do you do? Carl, you're a Necro user too. Very nice. We like Necros. We like all classes though. We're not particular to any sort of class, but I've just been Necro for the last 3 years. It's not that I dislike other classes, it's just I like Necro too much. Ah, no one pressed that. I blame Puddin'. You follow my builds. How my builds worked out for you? Hopefully very well. With Tempest 2 million, I couldn't get your Necro pass. What's your Rezo and what's your secondary stats like? I know Rezo is not as important, but what's your secondaries and you kind of view Rezo out? Gives me an idea of what sort of gems you're using. Yeah, I'm still on pause, Sean. You're just a free to play. I see. Free to play's fine. You can do fine as a free to play player in this game. You're still using Blessed Pebble. It's a good gem. As a 1-star goes, that's a good gem. Can we hit the 2 billion? No, not this time round. 1.9 though. $2K armor pen, about the same in damage and pot. That'll be what's holding you back when it comes to your damage, I should expect. But it also depends on what gems you're using. What is your gem stab like? You're free to play and can hold 6 to 7 million DPS all day. It's the little things that matter. It's the little things that matter, mate. I would agree. All your gems are level 5, but what gems are they? This guy's going after the elites. Look at him. Not necessarily. Maybe some of the 5-star gems you would like to go for, but I wouldn't say you need to invest heavily into 5-star gems. Like but even you notice the little things matter there, right, Fex? Even at obviously the gear level, or say gear level, the Rezo level you are. You know, to do that on a sustainable on a dummy, you need to watch out for the little things like reforgers, like enchants. You know, the little things do matter. Gem selection is a big part of that, yeah. Bull Kathos. Good morning, Grandmaster Necro. Laura, I'm a big fan of your work. Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. You have BSJ at 4, Spectre Berserker, Mother's Viper, Crimson Pain. Okay, so the gems you use in the sound alright. I would say that the one that's probably holding your damage back is Viper. From them gems you've told me there anyway. No worries, but no worries. Let's go rando, see who we get matched with. Yep. 100%. Saving as much stuff as I can for Druid. You know, I've got these. I could do with more of these, but we got like 48. I need more of these. Not going to be able to craft many of that, but I've got plenty of other stuff, so should be fine when Druid comes. We got what, 3 weeks until the potential time Druid comes, unless it suddenly turns up this week, which will be a surprise for all of us. We'll find out on Tuesday. Any more rooms to join the clan? We're full at the moment. Akuma is always full, man. There's never really a time that we're like actively recruiting people. We've always got people wanting to join waitlist. My server is Pools of Wisdom. We'll take a random green. No worries, fella. Take it easy. Thanks for coming in. We all know who you are, Ball Kathos. There's no hiding from us. Should I change Vipers for rolling even level 3? Yeah, 100%. You'd lose the awakening. I would still probably say you're going to be better off. Because you rank it, if you can get out to rank 4, then your awakening reopens again, right? So, but I still think you'd be best off using the level 3 roiling than the Vipers. I bet you pull more damage. Do a test. Test on the dummy. Use Vipers. Do 1 minute. Then use roiling. Do 1 minute. See what happens. I bet you'll find that the roiling does more damage. So we got about just under 40 minutes left of the stream till I come off. Am I stuck? Literally was stuck. So yeah, we've got about 40 minutes left of the stream. Can we make 5,000 subs while on stream? 5 to go. So if you haven't liked the stream already, give it a like, push the algorithm. See if we can get 5 more subs. There's another sub. There's a follow on Twitch. Thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Cheers for the sub there, guy. I don't know why it didn't show up as a notification on there. Something wrong with the notifications today when it comes from YouTube. I even reset it and it still didn't do anything. Check that out for next stream. Nearly ripped there. Thought I was going to die. Rip. Thanks for the awesome stream, dude. I gotta go get Sun to bed, so I'll catch you on the next one. No worries, Sean. Thanks for dropping in, man. It's been nice chatting. Welcome to come in whenever you want to, mate. I stream 3 times a week, so... It's normally on a a Wednesday, a Friday, and a Sunday, but today is like a little bonus because I didn't stream yesterday. But take care, Sean.
Welcome, ally.
Did you use what head essence on PvE? On this one, on this build, we always use Study Menace because Study Menace is what causes the dot resolver to be really good. Oh, we've got Lord Mr. Knights in the group. Sorry, Iceland come. Food shopping comes first, man. There's no fool on me. No, definitely not. Definitely not, Snipes. Definitely not, mate. Not too bad, man. Absolutely melting in this office today. The Nedra you speak of in the vid, is that spelled Nedra? It is. He's on my Discord as well. How my Necro is so fast? It's the affixes. He's your nemesis, lol. Nice, Eric. Nice. If you have affixes done right, you should be able to get to... What's movement speed am I doing in here? Movement speed? That's not 20%. See what it actually goes up to. If I can actually cause some damage. There we go. 60% in dungeons without any movement speeds on my actual icons for my skills. It's just the fixes. You always go hard in PvP. Yeah, Nedra loves his PvP. It's good to have someone in PvP that you notice and you go every time you see him, you kind of have that rivalry. It's always good. He is a great guy. Corpse Lance Explosion. I would probably say go for. I mean, you can use Study Menace even in a non-dot resolver. It still works fine. Even in an open world one. But I would just go for the explosion one. Corpse Lance Explosion. It's a fun helm. Two more weeks to go, man. It's gonna feel like a long time. I will not beat anyone in here on damage. Unless we can AoE a lot of these down and top him. But we're not going to. Nope. Definitely not. Thanks. You're going to class change to Necro and try building an army before playing? Nice. You'll enjoy it. Necro is a lot of fun. Not that I'm biased, you know. You're not wrong there. You are not wrong there, Puddin'. I mean, if you've got the resources to level them up and just have them as orcs, you sit in there and you can just take out the gem power at any point, then why not? But if you haven't, then yeah, don't get stuck into summon gems. Because it is very niche. Yeah, just be wise on Freedom Devotion, the other 2 stars, like Follower's Blood. Nice. At least you're winning by getting the new essences. GG. It's one way of doing it for sure. So yeah, guys, next week there will be a video from me. I should think it's going to be next week. We'll see how much time I get. That's going to be featuring this. Going to be featuring this. Razer sent me this week as a gift, which is very nice of them. You know, thanks to Razer. GG. Thanks to Razer London store. We're going to give it a go. I've had a little bit of a play around with it already. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I must say, from playing on PC all this time and not really playing on a controller like that, it's going to be a bit of a change. But yeah, we'll give that a go and give it a review from what it's like on playing on Diablo Immortal with it. And that is why I had to get a new main web camera, because I have actually now got another cam where you can see here that we've got an overhead. Oh damn. Yeah, I was surprised I got the email. The OnlyFans cam. Yeah, man. It's a really nice actual, got the actual grips to it are really quite nice. It's a really bulky controller, which is really quite nice. And it's actually on the list of controllers you're allowed to use with Diablo Immortal as well, because I did check that. Fex is, you've used the PS5 DualSense Edge with a phone mount? Nice. I was really surprised when I got the kind of the email from Razer and it's like, hey, we want to send you a gift so you can you know, try this out. I was like, yes, please. Originally I thought it was a scam. You know, getting an email like we want to give you a gift. I was like a bit suspicious. But then I was DM'd on Twitter. So, you know, thanks for the Razer store, you know, gifting the item. We're going to have a nice video of seeing what this is actually like. I've used the other ones that have been around before. I've never used the Razer Kishi though. But apparently you can fit like, I think it's up to an 8-inch tablet into that. You never know, man. You never know, Puddin'. What I'll have to do is I have to play on it over the next couple of days and just see what it's really like to do like dungeons and stuff on it and PvP. Sponsors can lead to partner. Grab it by the horns, chief. See where it takes you. Yeah, man. You know, I'm all down for, you know, whatever takes me will take me, you know. It's all learning. You know, I'm one of them believers where you learn something new every day. You know, I've never done a product review like this, and I think it's a good opportunity to do it. To learn something new, you know, test all the skills that I've learned so far out when it comes to making content, you know. It's a bit different. You know, I'm going to have to incorporate it somehow into Diablo Immortal to make sure it's Diablo Immortal themed. I don't want it to just be completely random thing on my channel. Being as we are a Diablo Immortal channel. So it's going to have to be heavily focused on me playing on it in handheld mode. And that's why I've got the overhead camera. You really love the Rhino build? I think a lot of people enjoy the Rhino build. It's different, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I've never really thought about like how many people use like a handheld controller on their mobile phone. Not just for Diablo Immortal, but for any mobile content, right? Phones being as good as they are nowadays, they're, you know, they're their own console in their own right, aren't they? You know. Where is the deeps? But the controller only released, it was like the 12th of June. So it's one that's only just recently come out, like literally this week. Like literally what's the date today? Literally 2 days ago.
Let us face the darkness as one.
Fat finger syndrome. Well, the good thing with this range is they've actually got like an XL version, which can be just for tablet. I'm not sure what size tablet it fits up to. Why did we get this dungeon again? But yeah, they do one just for tablet. But once I've played on it for a good number of hours, I will give my full kind of rundown on it. We'll go into what's good about it, what's not so good about it, and I think we have to do pros and cons, right? Pros and cons is always a good thing to do. Think mine either wide, 8-inch or 10-inch, not sure. Someone make the comment. You feel like a crusader in that Rhino build, I suppose. It's not as fast, right? You just realized. This dungeon so badly optimized for the lag I get in here. Does anyone else get the lag in this dungeon alone? Every other dungeon is fine. Give it a full on try, mate. Maybe they aimed for high spec gains between visuals, etc. Yeah. I'm definitely going to give it a week where I do use it, so I can actually get a real good feel for the controller itself before I give my kind of review on it, I think, and actually show it off on a video. You feel no difference? You lag in every dungeon? What build is suitable for Hound Summon? I'm not sure, Carl. That was a kind of a cool concept they added in, but it didn't really take off. Don't forget, most games now are PC/mobile. Yeah. The cross-platform kind of is a big thing now, isn't it? Oh, nearly forgot my green. I maybe have to have a look at some other games on it as well and see what that feels like. But there's not many games that I really play on mobile. But the cool thing with it as well is you can link it in to play like stream games and everything on it. Or Steam games, sorry, not stream games, Steam games. So maybe I have to load up Steam and see what Steam games I've actually got in there. I haven't been on Steam for fucking ages. And see what it's like through the Wi-Fi connect with Steam. Peek and pop respawn. Nice. Keep these greens coming in. More wisps are better, because then we can just convert them to Inferno 7 once it's available. Obviously a massive ratio, but it's a start. We got 14 minutes left. We need 4 subs in 14 minutes to hit the 5. Even so, I'm well pleased with hitting 5k nearly. The support that I've had since I started in November, I think it was, it's been amazing. What should I do next after finishing bounties daily? You've got loads of stuff you can do on a daily basis. You know, bounties, you've got dungeon runs, battlegrounds. You know, there's so much you can do on a daily. Make sure you're doing your weekly gems from Verge or Ereban. We haven't got Vanguard at the moment, so you haven't got to worry about Vanguard. That'll be back next week. There's always stuff to be done. Your daily gems. Your terrorists. IBANs. There is so much to do. Yeah, we got Trial of the Horde on at the moment, and some other events that you can focus on in the game. When you go to the events tab, these events here, doing these different challenges, collecting the rewards. What reward are we up to anyway? Nice. We'll just randomly pick some shit. Got all clans on deck at the moment. Wait, there's more? Oh, I hate this thing. Oh, there is. We got green as well. Pick that out later. Feels like you're alone in your server. Hard to find parties. What level are you? Am I using a Ravager Reforge? Here comes Rando Butcher. I think this dude should drop a green every single time. And it should be able to be from any dungeon. That'd be great. You're level 863, so you're at the right Paragon level. Is it a dead server then? Are you not merged with any other servers? Maybe move to a server that's got more players.
Grow ever stronger.
You've arrived. Sultan Kul and Tal Rasha are already fighting. There you are. The demons are trying to keep us from alive. Gently foiling their efforts, would you? Welcome, my friends. Come, help me strike down these demons, and we can pursue their master.
You can't switch region, no. You have to stay within your own region, right? Did we miss a mob? Where's this dude from? Not my server. Yeah, no region flip, sadly.
Sultan, take the others to the valley below. I will teleport to Bear and buy us time.
I'm surprised they don't do something like that, but you know, pay to do that. It's one I spent on Red October server. Spent many hours and a bit of money on it. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before about Red October. Nice guy, Red. Is that in the old Scrappy Echoes? Epic group of people. Yeah. It's good when you get a good bunch of people. Met a lot of good people through playing this. Oh. We're at 997. Need 3 more. I do not know what's going on with the notifications on that today. I have to check and make sure my alerts are working all right.
Sultan Cool and Tal Rasha are all ready. The demons are trying to keep us from the grind. Join me for it.
Man, I could not do ults in this game. I used to have tons of ults in like World of Warcraft and D3, but yeah, this game is not really ult friendly. Wish they made a shared stash. The trouble is a shared stash is they'd have to make it bigger. The issue that people have with is the current class swapping is good, but the class of fixed swapping is terrible, and obviously the issue with green set items and stuff like that because of strength and intelligence. Be good to see improvements in that area, I think. It would be nice if you could consolidate your ults into one character. I would have an epic free-to-play tune. That's why they won't do that. Because they're going to effectively lose money by doing that, right? It's only 1 gem for free though. You're still going to have to rank it up, and it doesn't mean it's going to be any good at the moment because it's for free to play. It's not looking like it's going to be one of the gems you're going to want to take. It doesn't look at the moment like it's going to get good until you get past like rank 5 maybe, or 6. Fexus just wants to make his own AFK group. I like it, man. I like it. Priorities there. Your entire account mixes, but only in 1 to 2 areas. The authentic gives all characters a stash base, and any purchase of orbs account bound. So whether you go or China buys it follows. Okay. Let's see what shit we got. I mean, I like... great CR. Great. This is all good. Got beneficial effects on there. But I wish with these there was a way of adding these class affixes to it. I wish we could just add a class affix to this. Why haven't we got away yet, Blizzard? Why can't we make them have these magic affixes? Give us something that we can add them to. Like even just gold. Let me use gold to do that. But this is so good. I've got to go through my stash anyway before next week because there's so much stuff. Also, it's shared between server and clusters. Oh, wow. That's interesting to know. Hey, Fexus, that's a genius idea. That's actually a really cool idea. I like that idea. How much that would change the Oh, Gamer Anonymous, welcome on in, but I'm afraid that is the end of the stream today. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow night though, so you have to come in tomorrow night. This is just a random one today because I didn't stream last night. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We've been going for 3 hours already, and I think my partner, she's just finished work on her way home. I've got to get some food ready for us both, and then relax for the evening. It's not a bad idea, Puddin', I must say. I use Crimson, R8, Misery Elixir, Vipers, Roiling, BSJ, Pain, Wolf, and Orcs with a chip of Everlasting for Fear build. Which gem should I need to change? If I was to change something in there, I'd change the Vipers, I think. I agree with the any Lego essence inherited to any Lego slot, but I don't agree with the green sets. You know, I think it would be a cool idea to have any essence on any slot. I can see that. Anything that's defensive. Oh, green sets is what we farm for, gamers. So I like to have the green sets as they are. I think it's kind of cool that way. But yes, that is it for today, guys. I will be streaming again tomorrow night from 9:30 UK time onwards, probably for 3 hours again. And then next week we have got patch coming, so I'm going to be getting ready to kind of do the patch notes on Tuesday, hopefully, depending on kind of my my time and my work. Hopefully I'll have them out before my patch notes will be released Tuesday, record Tuesday night, release Tuesday night, so I will get a video out for them. I'm still doing the normal gem guide as well. I'm working on that, and I've got another project that you just found out about, kind of the gift that I got from our lovely Razer team in London Razer store. So I will be doing a video with this, playing Diablo Immortal as well over the next couple of weeks. So as always, guys, it's been fun. Always enjoy streaming and chatting with you lot. It's always a good stream, nice and relaxed. Although today, super hot in here, and I definitely need to have some food and get an ice cream in me. So enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys. Take it easy, and we'll see you tomorrow night.